Morning everyone. So night 2 in the tent has been sorted. I'm just about to pack up before we head off. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but it has been raining pretty much all last night and this morning, so not ideal. So in terms of how I'm feeling, review, I'm not mad at it. The only downside is you can hear everything. So there's a man just on that side, keeps coughing. I know it's very trivial things, but that did annoy me at like 6 a.m. this morning. Charlie was like, I was half expecting you to be like, I want to sell the tent. But I was like, no. It's not a bad alternative to save money. But anyway, after I pack up, we'll be setting off. And then we can take you along. Made our way out and the weather's not the best, so the views aren't the best either. So that's currently what we have. We're at the pier, but we're at like, I think the other side of the Mornington pier. But still, we're here, we've got to get out and see what there is. So a little bit further up from the path we were just walking, you get to this, and then you've got the pier just behind us. And there is a little walk. I don't know if you can see Charlie down there. There is a little walk where you can get close to the edge. Driven around 20 minutes and made it to Drumana Beach. And again, it's a pretty beach, but the weather's just not the best. We did try and stop at the Pillars, which is in Mount Martha. When we got to the Pillars, there's no parking. And then when I Googled it, it was like, yeah, there isn't really any parking. You want to be parking and then walking. That's not what any of the Instagram things done. So I fell into a trap. I fell into an Instagram trap, but that's fine. We've come here. We've got to waste about 20 minutes and then there's a sandwich shop opening. So this is mine, it's meatballs, and then that is Charlie's. Look how bloody big it is. But look at that, I'm gonna enjoy that. So quick stop in Drumana Beach. Went around a few shops, then stopped off for food. That was insane. So $20 and they were humongous. You really enjoyed yours. You said 8.5. I'd probably say mine was more like 6.5. Like I'd had better, but I think I also didn't do the right choice. But the vibe of it was really cool anyway. We're now going to drive to Flinders to see the blowhole, and then I think we're then going to head back to our accommodation in Sorrento, just because the weather is just a bit today. So
a bit, it's terrible.
Well, that was a lovely drive through the forest, through the greenery, and we both did feel a bit tired on the way. We had very calm music, the heating was on, full bellies. So we've just arrived at the blowhole. The parking is a bit in the middle of nowhere, but it's fine. And I thought this would be the best time to see it, right? When it's rainy and wet, these are the type of places you want to come to. So just climbing down some of these stairs to actually get to the bottom of where it is. Some of these steps are humongous. Look at that step. There is no need for that. So it turns out this walk actually only takes you down to like the beach. It's not really a beach, but you know what I mean. But this is the type of water that you would never want to go into. Look at that. Okay, so we went down a little bit further. It actually is really cool once you get down. You can feel where you are and all the rocks. Heading back up. Hopefully we find a little place to find the blowhole, but if not, I'm happy with that. Can you just listen to that though? I don't know if you can hear it on it, but choppy. So it looks like there is a pathway that takes you, we're assuming it's over there, the blowhole, but they've stopped here. It's unstable. The weather's getting pretty bad now. So yeah, back in the car, heading towards Sorrento to then our accommodation. In the nice warmth and no tent today. Morning everyone from Sorrento Back Beach. Just nipped into that little cafe. Super cute. Beautiful like views. As you can see, there is no rain as of yet. Touch wood, touch wood. Touch wood. But we do feel a lot warmer now that we had like warm showers and everything like that. Currently we are walking to do the Coppins track. Minutes into the walk, and these are the views. So the track is actually quite sandy, and I didn't choose the best footwear. There isn't a lot of signage, but it's not an issue because you just follow the footprints in the sand. This is the majority. And then you grab these views every once in a while. Charlie's just patiently waiting for a whale. So once you find a little crossroad, you then go towards Diamond Bay. You then eventually get to a car park that then takes you down to here. And it's beautiful. So there you go, Diamond Bay. So we might not be here during summer, but we've still got some sort of sun, and you can still see that blue. I'm hoping you can see the difference in blue from the camera. Like I said, there is a car park, so if you decide not to walk, you can do that, but we chose the healthier option. Just roughly that took us about 45 minutes. Probably would take you quicker if you didn't stop every 5 minutes. So hopefully on the way back, we should be quicker. 35 minutes later and we head to the next stop. And now we're at Cape Schanck lighthouse. We're just gonna do like a little short walk just to get, you know, the steps in, feeling good, but like not too long. Wow, that almost looks like English.
Yeah, countryside.
Countryside. Oh, nice. So up till this point, there's been a fair few lookouts, some stairs. I think we're now going into stairs to then a boardwalk. So the walk that we've just done, well, it's a loop. So it's a loop of the lighthouse of Cape Schanck. Cape Schanck. Don't know why I'm having such an issue with that. And then this is a little veer off called Coal Pit Rock, I think. You can see it going down around the rock. But the water is actually really, really calm compared to all the other places that we've been to where it's been like manic. I can definitely confirm it is a lot more popular because there is a hell of a lot more people. But bearing in mind, this area is supposed to be like the place you go to, and it's on like all the brochures. I don't know if you can see, but there is over there some bits. Charlie was like, oh, what is it? I think we figured out that they're divers. You keep seeing like things popping up. We generally thought it was something, but alas, no. So we've got now make our way all the way back up. But the sun has come out now and we're looking lovely. And one last look out before heading to our campground. So driven about half an hour from Cape Schanck to this place here. So it's Crib Point or Stony Point. We're going to quickly set it up. It's still going to be a bit wet, but I'm going to put another time lapse on to show you like how it should have been the first night, because it's nice and lovely at the moment. So when we checked into this caravan park, they said, oh, if you go down to the wall, you might be able to see the seal. So apparently there is a seal that is in this area, and some stingrays. We have not seen them yet. We ended up watching loads of pelicans being fed, basically. Someone was cutting up their fish, and the sunset was incredible. I'm very happy we came to this spot. You know how sometimes when you go away and you just go, I'll just stay at that place. This one was just cheap and convenient, you know, and then we've got out of it just an amazing sunset, bringing our time on the Mornington Peninsula to an end. Next week's episode, we take on 3 different walks as we make our way back to the Great Ocean Road. See you there.